Hello, everyone. Wait, don't use bonks. I just realized I forgot to launch TITS again. Hold on. Hello, Rose, and hello, Laxa. Hello, Siffy. I'm good. How are you, Rose? Tired? Are you sure you want to stream? Yeah, don't worry about it. Let me do this real quick. Hold on. Active VTS. I have so many programs open. Switch. Oh, should be all good now. Yeah, I am. I'm a bit tired, but I don't know. I kind of wanted to at least do a little bit, a little short stream, do some Vampire Survivors. I've been meaning to play, anyway. And I don't know. I wanted to stream today. Like I feel like streaming. So let me hydrate. Like since I've been doing ever since I've been doing like more longer streams, like it's become not uncommon for me to go like 6 hours or more, or like even 8 hours or more lately. And it's kind of like it kind of started getting me in this mindset where I was like saying to myself that it's bad if I stream for like 2 hours, for example, even though there's absolutely nothing wrong with streaming for 2 hours. Like that's a perfectly fine streaming time. Like plenty of people stream for that amount of time, but I was like kind of starting to tell myself like I need to stream for at least 4 or 5 hours when I stream. But obviously there's nothing wrong with just doing a 2 hour stream. So, I'm kind of not making sure I don't like not stream just because I feel like I can't do a super long stream. Because I do want to stream. So I was just kind of like limiting myself in that sense. It's equally bad if you have a heart attack and die because you'll stream for 0 hours from then on. What? What? I'm 23. What do you think I'm doing here? Do you think I'm just railing lines of coke to stay awake here for this stream? I appreciate you looking out for my health, though, for my well-being. Did you get all the challenges? No, I haven't. I didn't play yet since last stream. I haven't played, so I don't think I'll be able to get all of them today. But I think we can make some good progress. I can. Let's see what we need to do first of all, because I can afford curse now as well. We need level 100 with Yatta. I'm gonna do that one last because I don't want to do that one. 20 minutes with Croce. We'll do that one today. And 20 minutes with at least 10% curse. I want to do that one right now, actually. Yeah, we're gonna try that one. We're gonna try to survive with 10% curse. So that makes the enemy speed, health, quantity, and frequency that they spawn at increased by 10%. And this can be increased up to a maximum of 50%, but we're gonna stick with 10 for now. And down the line, when I have like all the power-ups unlocked, then I wanna like try doing max curse runs, of course. But for now, that's not needed. So yeah, let's see if we can beat the game with curse. I'm gonna play on... Oh, I accidentally clicked refund power-ups, no. What? Didn't I click on back? I swear I clicked on back. How did I click on refund power-ups? God damn it, now I have to like buy them all in the right order again. It's like the order does matter a bit. So that I have that. Need one curse. And the rest was in might, I think. There. I think I had it slightly different, but that's fine. I mean, this is good. Like, luck is nice to have. I think I might have had luck maxed out and not duration. But duration is pretty important. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, back. There we go. So yeah, wait, did I have the curse? Yes, okay. So that's one curse. So I'm just gonna try to do a comfort run, I think. Do I want to do Papaya again? You know, let's do Poppia again, because I kind of want to see... I kind of want to play her more. How do we unlock Skullomaniac, though? Oh, okay, so the character will unlock from this challenge. If we survive 30 minutes with him, we will unlock the skull item, and that can involve Song of Mana. Or do I want to play, like, Bone Daddy? Who else had, like, the... Oh, wait, I also need to survive 20 minutes with Croce, I think. I can do both at once. Yeah, I need to survive 20 minutes with Croce. So let's just try to do both at once. Of course. I don't like Croce that much, but I do like Cross, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna go Inlaid Library, I think. It's like a pretty comfortable map for me. Yeah, also I'm on the beta build of the game, and he made it so that the game now runs on multiple CPU cores rather than just one. So it should not lag anymore in the end game. With my CPU especially. Like, it should be very fine now. Should I try Clock Lancet? Clock Lancet is quite popular, but I'm not a big fan of it normally. Also, once I'm done with every achievement, I'm gonna try to kill Death. Because the guy that comes and kills you at the end of the game, right, is called Death. And, should I get Knife? Maybe I should get Knife, actually, because I still need the achievement for Evolving Knife. I hate using it, but I do have to do it one day. Like, it's Knife and Bracer. Yeah, sure, fuck it. But, yeah, so that guy that comes to the end and one-shots you, he is killable. But he has 655,000 HP times your level. So if you're level 50, he has 655,000 times 50 HP. So there is like a very specific strategy to kill him, to stay low level, but save like a bunch of gems on the ground. It's very interesting and hard, but I want to do it. You know, I would like Knife more if it was like a set direction, but the fact that I have to like turn makes it annoying. Like, I hate like having to turn because I don't know. Again, maybe I'm just underrating Knife. Like, I know some people like it, and I definitely see some potential in it, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It's not horrible, it's just I hate having to constantly turn back to aim, you know? Oh yeah, also it now shows this. If you can see on the left, it now shows like that this can evolve the axe, which is very nice, especially for new players. Like, I know most of the evolutions from the top of my head now, but it's still nice to get that reminder. Want the Bible already? I'll have so many. No, I won't. I don't. I'll have way too many weapons to upgrade. Yeah, I mean, I am kind of digging the knife, I guess, especially now that I have multiple projectiles. Like, it's definitely... I think I might have underrated it a bit too much. Like, I think I might have shat on knife a bit too much. Now that I'm using it a bit more. We'll see, though. Especially, like, I've never used its evolved version yet, obviously. Like, that's why I'm taking it now. So I'm very curious how that will feel as well. But yeah, also, I started downloading some music, like my playlist from YouTube. I started downloading it locally, so I can play music soon on stream. However, I found out that Streamlabs OBS doesn't have the functionality to separate VOD audio tracks But I've been meaning to switch back to regular OBS anyway. So I'll just do that quicker now. Like, I'll make sure to do that soon. Because I want to be able to play music on the stream. So probably next stream, I'll be able to play music. Which will be pretty nice. First boss. Oops. I don't know if this guy drops a treasure chest. I think he does. I don't think you can evolve before minute 10 though in this map. Yep, he does. Rap rave on stream? Sure. Anything you want. Anything. Okay, max. Getting pretty good upgrades. But of course this is with 10% curse enabled, so the later rounds will be harder. Hey, bracer, perfect. Need that for the knife. I don't even know what the evolved knife does exactly, but it will be a fun surprise. Yeah, I don't know, the knife is definitely growing on me a bit. Like, I still am not a big fan of, like, the aiming, but it's definitely growing on me. If you just stand there and let them shoot, like, it does do a shit ton of damage and AoE clear. Like, it does clear these groups super quick, combined with everything else I have. But I don't like this. Should I reroll? I could take Laurel. Alternatively. I don't want the birds this time. No, I'm gonna reroll. It's better. Do I want Rune Tracer? Ooh. What do I have? Knife. Cross. Rune Tracer might be good. Tracer plus King Bible. I'll have quite a few weapons though, but it's fine. A few of them are already quite leveled. Like the cross is only 3 levels left. The axe, yeah, like the levels will be a bit spread out, but we have a pretty stable build anyway. Like we'll be able to get XP for the next couple of rounds easily. So I shouldn't be too worried. I should start moving left probably for the tombs. Let me check real quick, by the way. I think you can only evolve from minute 10, right? On the Inlate Library. Yeah, okay, only until minute 10. Only after minute 10 you can evolve here, right? Just want to make sure, because I wasn't certain. Yeah, it'll be easy to gather EXP, it'll be fine. And I've been having so much fun with this game though. I mean, as is obvious considering how much I'm playing it, but like... Ooh, I should take this. Clover or Tomb first? Clover. I can always get the Tomb. But like, this game is just so... It's so simple, but it's so fun, like... The fact that it's €2 is just also so confusing. Probably really helped for its popularity. Alright, I do have a lot of items right now, which is... You know, as I said before, I'm not a huge fan of doing that. I prefer to take just a few weapons and items early on. So I have more time to... like, so I can upgrade those early ones more easily, because there's less stuff to choose from, but it's not the end of the world. Just back up. Okay, want of blood. I mean, as long as, like, once I get this, like, axe and cross maxed out, like, that will help a lot. Like, that will reduce some of the options I can get. Not too worried about taking early game damage, because I'll just regen it back and stuff. Yeah, you know what? Knife is growing on me quite a bit. It's doing a lot of work. Like, I gotta say, it's doing a lot of work. I want to move like left for the tombs, but like there's so much XP to pick up. Let's stick to the cross because I can fault that soon. Alright, now the XP round is over. Just pick up the remainders here and then move left. Okay, cross just needs one more. And then at minute 10 we can evolve it into Heaven's Sword. But yeah, this round is like, there doesn't drop too much XP anyway, so I don't mind just moving left. Because like, if you focus on moving one direction, you do get less XP, of course, since you're just running and not gathering as much XP. But, I mean, we got 2 tomes for it. In a round that we wouldn't be getting that much anyway. Otherwise. It's like an easy round to run through as well. Don't have to make it in one go either. Yeah, we're pretty close already. This, you walk really quick in hyper mode, of course, so it's very beneficial. All the XP. We'll continue walking later. Deal with these guys first. Those exploding guys are always scary because if you ever like lose your focus and do get hit by them, they do a lot of damage. Right, so my axe and cross are both one level away from being able to evolve. So that's great. Yeah, okay, these knives are definitely growing on me. Like, I gotta say, they're pretty damn useful, after all. Glad I got to try them. Look at that versions. I can thank you for follow Gaming4BG5. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a nice day. Enjoy your stay. Alright, nice. That's the cross maxed out, so that can evolve now. How close are we to the tomb? Very close. Can this thing die already? My god. It's not gonna evolve yet, but we'll get another treasure chest when it's minute 10. I don't want to save it. Just confirm. Alright, axe is now evolvable, perfect. That's already 2 evolvable weapons, that's really good. And thank you for follow, Rico Batty, welcome, welcome. Oh, didn't mean to pick that up, but that works, honestly. I don't remember this wave. Right, it's also bigger now, because we have Curse, of course. Ooh, Song of Mana. You know, I wanted... Well, I don't know, man. I wanted either Bible or Santa Water to finish this build off. But Song of Mana could be fun, right? Like, I have AoE and duration upgrade abilities. Maybe I should go for Song of Mana, even if I can't evolve it. Let's try it out, fuck it. You know, we're experimenting anyway with knife and stuff. Today is experimentation day. Trying out new weapons. Alright, nice. My knife can now evolve. I hope my knife evolves first, because I need that one to evolve for the achievement. I would suck if I died. And I need to survive 20 minutes for the approach achievement, I believe. That all sounds quite doable. I'm just working on maxing out the other stuff first, so it can max out and evolve first. Man, this wave is great for XP, hold on. I have quite a lot of added luck right now, but haven't had a single triple treasure yet. Man, I'm gonna have 4 weapons ready to evolve now. Like, 4 weapons are ready to evolve at minute 10. Like, this is great. I think that one drops a chest. Yes. Alright, what evolves first? Heaven's Sword? Yes. So my cross evolved first. Great. Hopefully knife is next, but I think it's gonna be axe first. But with how well our run is going, we should have plenty of time to evolve everything, so... Ooh, duplicator, is that worth it? In this run? Yes. Yeah, this is a very good duplicator run. Our heavy racer... I just need Tomb. Yeah, this is fine. I should pick up that Tomb soon, I guess. Or I might just get it. It just sucks because if you move like left constantly, like you do miss out on grabbing more XP. Maybe I should just do it. I'll get plenty of XP anyway. Especially with Curse. Like with Curse on, it feels like getting XP is also easier because the waves are bigger, of course. Alright, I fire a shit ton of projectiles now on my knife and stuff. Holy moly. This is actually such a good build. Archive released just now on YouTube. Something was uploading, yes, if that's what you mean. Like something was uploading before I started the stream. Like an old VOD. But yeah, man, this is such a good build. Like, this is such a good build for having extra projectiles. Like, this is actually like probably the best duplicator build I can think of. Like, the best build for having a duplicator. Like, all these projectiles are so good on these items. And now I'm gonna have, like, when I have all this weapon CDR maxed out as well, like, I'm gonna be shitting out knives like 24/7. It's gonna be lovely. I just need more treasure chests, so please drop one. Fire. Yay! Alright, please evolve my knife. Yay! Okay, let's see what that does. Evolved knife fires with no delay. Oh, it's just 24/7 knives. Okay, that's fun. You know what? I'm starting to appreciate the knife gameplay. It's starting. I'm definitely starting to appreciate it. Just shitting out knives 24/7. It's fun. It's strong. Like, it's probably not the strongest thing late game, but it's enjoyable for sure. God, I have so many good items. Like, I think I'll definitely be able to win this run. Here now is Sake Yeso from Toho. I don't know that reference, but I'll take your word for it. I've never actually... Like, I've played a Toho game before, actually, but I don't remember, like, which or anything about it. I just kind of mindlessly played it. Like, this long ago. But yeah, I don't think the damage count on the knife is going to be that high in the late game, but it'll still be quite relevant. Ah, nice, another boss. Yes. And it's a triple treasure. And that's my axe evolved. Now the next treasure will be my magic wand evolved. And then Rune Tracer can't evolve, and Song of Mana I can't evolve yet either. That's fine. Because they will be strong even on their own. Song of Mana is pretty weak right now, but that's because I haven't upgraded it. God god, so much XP. Yeah, I think I'll be able to beat this build. It's definitely a bit of a more unusual build than I normally do, but it's a bit more like, I don't want to call it single target, but it's not as AoE spammy as my builds normally are. But it still seems like a very strong build. I have very strong single target though, like I can decimate a boss like so quickly, like with this knife spam. Like, it's pretty incredible. Like if I just aim at a boss for like 2 seconds, they just take so many knives to the face and just die. And like base area effect item and duration item is also just so strong in this run. Like, these are just like all the perfect items. And that's my wand. Roughly. Now I have even more projectiles constantly firing off. Now on top of having a knife constantly firing, I have a wand firing constantly without break. But yeah, this is just such a fitting build. Like everything fits together so nicely here. It's actually really crazy how synergetic this all ends up being. Like, holy shit. It ends up being really synergetic. So much XP. Right, Rune Tracer is almost maxed out. Yeah, I think I'll get my achievements this time. Also, the lag is way better, I'm noticing, by the way. Like, there's not a single frame rate drop right now, despite all this crazy amount of projectiles. The game running on multiple CPU cores is definitely helping, clearly. Which makes sense, of course. Like, it's so much smoother now, even with, and that's nice, because, like, it's cool to see it's so smooth with all these projectiles going on. Ah, let's obliterate the boss. Just look at that Medusa. Just fucking how quickly that died, like just looking at her angry. Normally Medusa is the one that looks at you and then fucks you over, but nope. We look at Medusa and we kill Medusa. We're pretty close to maxing stuff out. Just a few more Song of Mana upgrades, a few more item upgrades, and then we don't have to really get more XP anymore. There's no achievement for getting level 100 on this guy, so no need to really level him up beyond max level. Max item level. I wonder how fast these knives get when I have Racer all finished up. Alright, Song of Mana. Yeah, I really like Song of Mana. I can't wait until I unlock the item that you can evolve it with. Like, I wonder how it is when it evolves as well. But, like, it's just so strong. And, like, I want to be able to evolve it to make it more relevant late game. But, like, yeah, it's a cool... And, like, look how big it gets with, like, this base AoE item. Like, this is why I said, like, the synergy is so crazy. Like, the AoE is now massive. And it's, like, a consistent uptime. Basically always has uptime. And it just goes really well with, like, the kind of items I like to get. Yeah, is it maxed out now? I have one more. Is it actually 100% uptime? I think it's 100% uptime. Look at that, it's just always on now. Was there a treasure chest? Like, it's actually always on. That's amazing. With the item that adds duration and the item that removes cooldown, that combined, it's just always on now. That's so cool. Oh, my knives are so fast now, look at that. Holy shit. And look how big my knives are, by the way. Now that I have maxed out the item for AoE effect. Like, look at how massive the knife AoE is. Okay, this goes together really well, this build. I'm definitely liking knives. Like, look at this. They're so massive. Honestly, like, what's it called? Like, Candelabrador or whatever. It's like a really weird name. Candelabrador. Like, that item. The, like, candlelight. That increases AoE of weapons. I think that is actually, like, one of my favorite items in the game. Like, I think it's genuinely one of the strongest items in the game you can get. Alright, I am maxed out over my Clopper, which I don't really know. Like, it goes so well with so many weapons. Like, it's gotta be one of the strongest weapons. For sure. It just goes so well with everything. Like, there's so few things that don't benefit from it. Yeah, well, we're maxed out now, pretty much. So I guess it's just time to stay alive. We need to stay alive 2 more minutes for the Croce achievement. And... oh yeah, we just need to beat the map for the Curse achievement. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. But there might be some difficult waves coming still, because it is Curse mode, of course, and Hyper mode. Oh, Penta chest? Boggers. Penta chest with no items to upgrade. Is this just 5 gold packs? I want to see. Yup, just 5 gold packs. I like the epic presentation just for... I mean, you know, I like having gold. It's very nice. Like, I'm not... I still need a fair bit more money to get every single power up. And if you want to max out Curse down the line, of course. Honestly, I might just keep this Curse on. Like, initially, I was just gonna turn the Curse off again when we're done with it. But honestly, like, just keeping it on might be fun. Like, it makes it a bit harder. But on top of that, I get more XP. Like, all these extra enemies add for more XP. So, I'm probably just gonna leave it on, honestly. Unless it becomes a problem down the line, but... it'll be fun once we get to, like, 5 curses. I'll be very curious how that's gonna be like. God, this build is so pretty as well, like, visually. Like, this has got to be one of the prettiest builds I've done, like, visually speaking. Like, with the Song of Mana and the Heaven swords flying around, like, all the purple and pink. It's just like a vaporwave, like, rave. Actually, a vaporwave rave. Well, while I'm just standing here, I am going to eat an Oreo. I recently bought, like yesterday, I bought Oreos from the store. And I haven't had Oreos in, like, years. And now I remember, like, how much I love Oreos. Like, I haven't had them in so long. I, like, kind of forgot just how good they were. They're so fucking tasty. Like, I don't know how, but they're just so fucking tasty. It's crazy. Although I've had Oreo through stuff, like in certain, like, ice cream and stuff. Oh. Wait, hold on. I don't want to die here in a stupid way because I was unpacking an Oreo. Alright, let's kill the boss. There is one boss here that you always have to be careful with because he can one-shot you. That's not him, but he comes like at like minute 25 or something. Just so a bit away. Right, back to my Oreo. Pull up. Sorry if you can hear crunching noises. I don't know if my mic picks it up or not. Huh. 9 minutes left. Honestly, this is going better than I thought it would go. Like, Last time I played Croce, I did pretty bad, but I guess I've improved a fair bit. But yeah, with curse and everything, I was pretty worried. But I guess it's still just level 1 curse, you know, in the end it is only 10%. So, you know, it's scary, but not that scary. I'm back, welcome back, Rose. Hi, hi. Where's your bird? No birds this time, I'm afraid. I had a chance to take a bird, but I didn't. You know, it's horrible. I wanted to go for a different build this time. I'm experimenting with some stuff. I'm experimenting with knife build and I'm loving it. I really underestimated knives for a long time. I have done the knife dirty. Like I don't know. I just found it like I find knife annoying early game, but with now that I have a few permanent upgrades that also make it better, like it's I realized just how much I underestimated it. And 8 more minutes and 30 seconds. How long do you have to stay alive in this map? 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So. Every map except that plant map is 30 minutes. For some reason that plant map, that weird stage, is 15 minutes. But normally it's always 30 minutes. And then Death comes and one-shots you. But it is possible to kill Death. It is possible to kill him, and I will do that at some point. Because if you kill Death, there's no achievement tied to it because it's really hard. But you can kill him, and then you unlock Death as a playable character. Wait, what? So basically, oh, there's 2 treasure chests here. Basically, Death has his health pool is 655,000 HP times your level. So if you're level 50 at the end of the game, he will have 655,000 times 50 HP. And he one-shots you and cannot be knocked back. But there is a strategy, but it's very hard to survive 2 minute 30 with as low a level as possible and save a bunch of red gems. And then right as that spawns, you pick those all up to get a shit ton of levels. And then you try to perma-stun lock him and kill him while he has only like 600, a million HP or something. And it's still really hard, because every minute thereafter a new death will spawn to try to kill you. Like as a mechanism to make it harder, like at minute 31 another death will spawn, at minute 32 another death will spawn, you know, and so forth. So it's gonna keep being harder and harder. But yeah, it is possible to kill him, and that is gonna be like my final achievement basically. It's not an actual achievement in the game, but you do unlock the character, and it's just like a fun thing to do. So when I've 100% completed the game and have every power up, like that's what I'm gonna be trying to do. It'll be hard, but like I don't know if I'll, you know, be streaming my attempts. Like I might be doing that offline as well, but I'll definitely be recording it in case it does work, because it's pretty poggers when it works. But it takes a lot of effort and it's just hard, so, you know, if you wanna, like, if it works, I wanna have it, like, recorded so I can upload it. Are these the makers of Elden Ring? Yeah, that's some classic roguelike shenanigans. Alright, 5 minutes left, minute 25. Let's go. Ooh, this way. Okay, so this is the mini boss that can one-shot you. So you gotta be careful with this one. He's also really tanky, as you can tell. There we go. Like, he's really tanky. But I'm really strong, so. We already got 2,600 points here, so. I'm getting closer and closer to being able to max out everything. When I first started playing the game, I was like really worrying that it would take forever to get gold. But I'm really glad hyper mode exists and increases your gold gain, because my god, shit was rough otherwise. Without the extra gold gain. But now it's been like pretty convenient to make, let's get all the points. This wave is generally one of the stronger ones in this map. Like, this is a pretty intense wave. So, we're doing pretty well. Can I get something to drink? Alright. It better be apple juice, because apple juice is based. Remember when Medusas were a boss? All these treasures at least still give us money, so that's nice. I'm so strong, look at that, I can just push them all away with me. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, so many levels, I'm sorry. Oh god, well, they're a bit stronger now. My bad. That was like 10 levels probably. Well, I guess they're a bit stronger. Forehead. I mean, it's not like it's gonna make or break it, but it's a bit of a, there's a bit of a fucky wucky. Just a tiny fucky wucky. It happens. This wave is generally really easy, by the way. Like, the wave before this is like hard, but this wave, this Medusa wave, is like very chill. I've never had issues with the Medusa wave. Big boy Medusa. Killing Daddy since I have extended family over here. Good thing Daddy isn't here. This for these crimes against daddies. Daddy do what? Alright. Next wave. The last two waves here, I always forget what the last waves are on this map, but they're pretty hard. Alright, 2 more minutes. And then we'll get... This is also a double achievement run, so if we beat this, we get 2 achievements in one, which would be great. I mean, we got the main one, which is like survive Miss Croce. The other one's just like winning with 10% curse. Which is like, we can always keep reattempting that, but it would be cool if we just beat it now. More money. Above his bar. That's the name of that one anime, right? Like, Kaguya-sama or whatever? Was that one of the character names? Kaguya? I don't know. And the opening song? Ah, I see. Alright, 1 more minute. I mean, if things do get dicey, we have 3 revives. We have 3 revives, so... We might be okay if things get dicey. But it's looking pretty good right now. If they get to like our inner aura, we have like the Song of Mana going off constantly. I think we've got this. I don't want to jinx it, of course, but... Yeah. I'm very curious how much DPS my knife did in the late game. Nice, 2 achievements. Now I'm gonna have to like revive 3 times to death. Oh, you don't have to revive? Okay. Oh, nope, you do. Look at how much damage I'm doing to him, and he's doing nothing. Like, he's tanking everything. Oh, you get more bonus coins for every life? That's funny. Oh, 200 bonus coins this time. $300? Okay, there we go. That's all the revives. Nice. 2 achievements. Epic. And 3 unlocks. Alright, we got Llama now, Tiramisu, or Tiramisu, whatever. Oh, and Evolve the Knife, right. Okay, so the knife did 1.5 million damage. Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, we got a lot of coins for this one. 5.4k. Very good. Nice, that was a fun build. Okay, that was good. So now we have Llama. Oh, he starts with Axe. That's interesting. That's cool. That's really cool. He gains plus 5% might and movement speed. Oh, he gets Curse every 10 levels. Up to 20%. Oh, that's interesting. So he gets 20% Curse at level 20. Oh, that's interesting. We need to win a game as him. So that's gonna be fun. I think I should just max out luck. Luck is really useful. Greed gives you more money. I don't have. I had greed leveled when I was farming coins. I don't have it leveled now because I have like most of the power ups. So I'm just investing in actual useful power ups now since I got plenty of money anyway. And growth gives you more XP. But yeah, I'm pretty close to having most of everything. I mean, max health will be nice, and armor once I get it. It'll add up to be a bit. But, you know. And movement speed will be 10% extra movement speed, you know, it's something. It's not gonna be massive, but it's something. As I've said. So yeah. Awesome. Okay, 2 more, alright, that's 2 more achievements. 56 out of 60. Would just 40 more. Feeling good. So I'm just checking something real quick. I got a message. Okay. 100 to shatter. Yeah, survive 30 minutes with Llama. And then we finally get Skullomaniac, which is used to evolve Song of Mana. And then survive 30 minutes in Green Acres. We could try to do those at the same time. But it'll be hard. But it'll be fun. And then... Oh, right, I have to evolve Song of Mana. Because I haven't been able to do it yet. So, evolve Song of Mana. Alright, this will be doable. So maybe we can get these both at the same time, ideally. Because Green Acres is the one where every wave is random. But, I mean, that'll be a fun challenge. And if it becomes too hard, we can at least get rid of 1 curse. So, we'll see. Yeah, we shall see. Yeah, let's just do our best. If we can beat this, that would be great. I really like having Axe, so... Oh, this is such a shitty starter wave. Yeah, I really like using Axe, so it's a cool starter weapon. It's not like that great starter weapon, but it's actually pretty good. Song of Mana, yes please. Let's try to... Dude, imagine if we can also evolve Song of Mana. Like, we could actually get 3 achievements in one run here. If we win this to 2 minute 30 and evolve Song of Mana, then we would have 3 achievements in one run. And then we would just have 1 left. Oh man, that would be so perfect if we can pull that one off. I don't know if it'll be doable, but we'd have to do pretty well. But we'll see. It will be fun. I don't like... I don't know. Do I go for the birds? Sure, we can try. I feel like the birds are a pretty big gamble. Because they require so much investment, you know? The birds just require such a massive investment. So it's like, it feels a bit scary. But, you know what? Nothing wagered, nothing gained, or whatever the saying goes. Yes, it's, the axe is what evolves into that scythe. Like, you know, that evolved weapon I have sometimes, where a bunch of scythes get thrown around me. It's, that evolves out of that. It's like one of my favorite weapons in the game. Oh, this is gonna be tough, though. Really? Yep. Like, this is not gonna be easy. Like, I really hope this works out. Cause it would be so based if we get 3 achievements in one run. Like, that would be so boggers for, like, progression purposes. Like, just getting 3 achievements in one run. Like, that would be the dream. As an achievement hunter. I just need more Song of Mana upgrades. It's like my strongest weapon right now. Nice. Yeah. Okay, Song of Mana upgrade. Perfect. I need that. Effect lasts longer, great. I don't care that much about losing some health right now. Santa Water is good, but I shouldn't take it right now. I want the white bird ideally, because it would suck if I don't get to upgrade the birds. Like, I do want to evolve them. Like, I don't want to be stuck with just this black bird. Like, it's pretty important that I get to evolve it, I think. Because I think it's... Like, when it's evolved, it's really strong. But on its own, I don't know if it's worth having. Like, it's good, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not bad or anything, but... I don't know. It benefits a lot from being evolved, but it's... That's why it's a gamble, right? That's why it's a gamble. Oh no, wait, I'm stupid. I can't get 3 achievements at once. No, I'm dumb. Never mind. Because to be able to evolve Song of Mana, I need to have Skullomania unlocked. Which first I have to get this achievement to unlock that. I'm dumb, I forgot about that. Like, that's why I need this achievement, is to unlock that. Also, I did not mean to pick that up. Bible is good. I'll just take it. Yeah, it'll be, we'll see. But still, I can get 2 achievements in one run, so that's always nice. Ah. I have a pretty expansive inventory right now, but... It's fine. Nice. Okay, this is going pretty decently. I don't know how this build's gonna work out. Like, again, it's gonna matter. It's gonna depend a fair bit on if I get that bird or not, I think. Even without it, it might be fine, but... 5 swans with 50% health, so that's what that item does. Right, so this is a new item we got, Tiragisu. So that's interesting. I don't think I want it. It's tempting, but I don't think I want it. I can always take it later, maybe. I think there are better item slots for this build. Then again, I mean, I already have 1 revive, you know? I mean, maybe 2 revives will, like, save me at some point. You never know, of course. It's always a gamble. I mean, if I get lucky with treasures, I could maybe get a very early evolved axe. Like, if I get lucky and get a treasure from the forest, where you can evolve before minute 10. Or dairy plant. Because in dairy plant you can also evolve before minute 10, right? Let me check it up real quick. Yeah, in dairy plant you can evolve regardless of time, so... that would be very cool. Bible is also one of my favorite weapons, it's just so good. The evolved version is also just nasty. This hard map? Yes. This is one of the harder maps, because all the waves are random. So basically on this map, every wave, every minute, it spawns a random wave from any map. So you never know what's gonna happen. And you can get some insanely nasty combinations of waves. So it's very, very powerful. And I'm playing with 10% curse. And this character that is gonna... So it's gonna be 30% curse in total. So I'm playing with 30% curse on one of the hardest maps. So yeah, it's gonna be a challenge. But if I win this, I get 2 achievements at once, and I will just have 2 left. So yeah, it's a pretty important challenge right now. If I get a... I might actually be able to... No, I can't. If I get an dairy plant, a chest though, I can afford my axe right now. But this is a library, I think. Yeah. If I can get a dairy plant chest though, it would be great. Oh. Just accidentally like... almost choked on like my own saliva. My god. But, like, it's a really fun map though, because like it's always different, right? You never know what to expect here, because the waves are always random, so like it's always different, and that's really fun. But yeah, we'll see how this is gonna go. It's gonna be scary, that's for sure. I still haven't found the white bird though. This is pretty sad. Like I'm really hoping to find it soon, but I'm not sure if I will. I mean, again, like it might be possible to do this without it, but I'm just not certain. Ugh, I didn't want that. Like it will be scary. Oh, I got it! Wow, literally my next item, I get it. Ain't that something? Holy shit. Of course, it still needs a shit ton of levels, but like, it's a good start. It's a very good start. Like this adds so much potential to a build, because like you can get such an insanely such an insanely strong late game build, and this is really going to be all about the late game. This one, so this is gonna be that's gonna be the challenge here, like getting to the late game. Also, I hate, like, as you can see, this map, like, becomes nighttime after a while. And I really hate that, because it can genuinely become difficult to see things after a while with all the particles going on and at nighttime. Like, I actually, like, it can actually become hard to see stuff. And that sucks. I don't like this wave here in this map. This is a very annoying wave. Oh no. I thought I were gonna die. Yeah, you really have to like keep an eye out here. It's like I find it genuinely hard to see sometimes with like the Song of Mana here, like going off, and then this nighttime, like it's pretty rough to see sometimes, in my opinion at least. Right, new wave, what do we get? Hopefully something a bit more casual. Okay, this one should be easy, right? Oh nice, there's a boss on me. Oh, it's library though, so it can't fall. But still, it's still a boss. So it's still a treasure chest, it's always important, of course. Nice, it's dead. Didn't even drop a treasure chest. Sadly. This is a great wave though for XP. I need lots of XP this run. Like I need so much I need so many levels here. It's actually ridiculous how much I'm gonna need for these birds and everything. And then like treasure chests, it's gonna be hard, that's for sure. But you know, that's what we expected. So. It's also just because like of the like 30% first, there's also just way more enemies. Oh, it's this wave. I hate this wave. This wave is really annoying. Although, you know, this is pretty good. Like my axe and Song of Mana are completely leveled. So I'm gonna get a lot of points in my bird and Bible now, which is very important to this point. But yeah, this wave is just annoying because they don't die very easily. Oh, that's a lot of XP. Nice. Yeah, this wave is always like kinda, yeah. I can try to kill this bat though, that would be good. God, there's so many. No. God, I didn't realize how many of these birds would spawn with Curse on. Fucking hell. Curse really changes this wave to be even nastier. Like, this is always a nasty wave, but with Curse it's even crazier. Holy shit. That is nasty. Hey, food. Oh, nice. Oh shit, I should have waited 9 seconds. It could have evolved. No. I didn't realize the time. Fuck. I could have had an evolved axe. That would have been massive. Alright, I hope I get a treasure chest on the next wave for the one after that. Because I could have... Ah, shit, man. That sucks. Okay, this one might drop a treasure chest. Ah, I have a revive, but that's not good. Fuck. Messed up. Damn it, man. I hate this. That's such a stupid mistake. I was too greedy. I need some HP. Okay. Please drop treasure chest. How's that thing not dead yet? Jesus, Curse is really insane. It really makes things harder. Which is the point, but holy fuck. Alright. Evolved axe, thank god, but it might be too late. Like, I lost my revive, which really sucks. I really wanted to save that revive. So, like, that really blows. And like, what do I have this for Santa Water. I have axe evolved. I have this for Bible, so I could get like a Tiragisu if I want. Might be worthwhile now. If I can find it, like, that might be worth it, because I feel like I kind of need another revive if I even live here. It's like, I don't know, it's just so scary, this map, but like, no revive feels hard. Like, I hope it becomes daytime again at some point, so like my vision is good at least. Bruh, these things are so tanky, what? Why did they not die? Oh, I want some HP items, man. Please. Some HP. That's some good XP. Alright, I might survive this wave at least for now. Just please give me some food somewhere. Alright, so that's another... I don't have anything to evolve right now, I guess. The birds can't evolve yet. Neither from the Bible, right? No. Werewolf wave is pretty strong. It's not insane, but it's also not to be fucked with. Or not to be underestimated. I just wish there was some food somewhere that would maybe feel a little bit more comfortable if I had like just a little bit of food, you know, like just a little bit higher HP so I can take a few hits without worrying. Ugh. Why can't I ever get a triple chest? Come on. Yeah, seriously, give me some food. I'm pretty close to maxing out the Bible and water at least. Like, those will be important evolutions, but I don't know, man. This is gonna be a really hard one. Oh fuck this! I'm dead. Probably. Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be a hard run. This will be hard. These 2 achievements, that's for sure. This will actually be quite difficult. I'm gonna get rid of my 10% curse upgrade. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed AO max and move left. Why is there not any food anywhere? Okay, I survived that. Oh, this wave again? Really? You can get the same wave twice? Fucking hell. Sucks. Yeah. This wave isn't the worst, but it's pretty bad. No, it's pretty bad, I'm dead. Ah. Yeah, this is a hard one, man. This is a hard one. Alright, let's get rid of the base curse at least. That'll make it a bit easier. Gonna have to rebuy everything, but that's fine. Goddamn. Yeah. Magnet, of course. Luck is good. Read growth, speed, max health, armor. Some armor might be good, honestly. Let's augment max health as well. I've never done that before. Some extra HP could be good. I do have less max damage now, but that's fine. We can get that back soon. We just need more money. I'm getting decently close to like maxing out all the important ones. Like growth is pretty important too. Don't get me wrong, but like I'm pretty close to having like speed, move speed, recovery also maxed out. And then it's just a few more expensive ones. But I have like a big core, like pretty maxed out right now, and that's good. Alright, this time I got some more max health and I got an armor piece, so maybe that'll help a bit. And now we only have 20% curse to deal with. And I say only, because that's like, but that's still like a lot. So, yeah. Let's try. I don't know what build to go here either, like... Oh, that's a great start. It's like there's so many like builds you could do, but AoE is probably still the best bet, like just generic AoE. It's a bit of a slow start with Axis sometimes, but that's fine. But yeah, generic AoE is probably the play. I don't like this that much, but we'll try. I'm not a big fan of the mod. That could be good. The problem is that it's not it's an open map, so you can't really go Rune Tracer because it has nothing to bounce off of. And like I really like going Rune Tracer normally. Where the hell's my Bible? But yeah, we can devise some things. I'm sure we can figure it out. mage one day. Spellbinder, yeah, that's good to take. That's fine. Early game HP we can recover easily. It's got a bit too close. I also have more max health now. I have 146 health, which is quite a bit. So I'm a little bit tankier at least. Yes, please, I need that. LSV2, big fan. Hey Matt, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Glad you're a big fan. My Bible's getting pretty strong now. Saturday's been sticky. My Saturday's going good. I'm a bit tired, but other than that, I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Let's do another projectile. Yeah. There's a boss enemy. Hopefully he'll drop a chest. Nice and early. One more Bible left, Seville. That's like my best wave clear right now. Having that Song of Mana early in the last run was really nice for early game levels. Like the early game was so easy there because of that Song of Mana. Not having it is quite a shame. Yes, there we go. Back lasts longer, perfect. I think die already. Ooh. Do I want knife again? It's probably not worth it, right? In this build, no. I doubt knife is worth it in this kind of build. As much as I did enjoy it last time, like, to my surprise. It's just... But that boss, guys, is not fine. It's fine, I don't care when he dies, as long as he dies. Nice, there we go. I haven't had a single, or I haven't had a triple treasure in a while, huh? Kind of a shame. Okay, I'm getting a lot of axe upgrades, that's great. Like, I'm getting a lot of good early upgrades. Again, it is a slightly slow start, but it's, I'm getting important upgrades, at least. Like, I feel a bit more stable, like, right now than last time, at least. Of course, there are some pretty nasty waves that spawn later on, so... Gotta be prepared for that. Like, one of the best 10-minute waves that could spawn would be, like, the Skelly wave for, like, big XP. That would be, like, ideal, probably. I like the magic wand. Surprised I haven't gotten the axe item yet. It's fine. Oh, I hate this wave. Let's walk away a bit. Let's try to kill this boss. It's kind of hard with a knockback. He's probably pretty low already. Ugh, he has too many guards though. Oh, that helps. I wish my character actually shot at the boss instead of just random fuckers. Still a single treasure. Oh, Bible level 7. Nice. Awesome. Okay, I just need one more level in Bible. And then if I get a bit lucky, it can actually evolve if I get the right treasure drop. That's great. That would be a great early evolution. That would be absolutely wonderful. Okay, okay. Looking pretty good. I do need to pick up some other important items or weapons now, though, because I'm actually... I don't know, this is pretty good, I guess, because I'm getting very many early important upgrades, and this is what I was talking about earlier with, like, having only a few weapons early on, so you get the right stuff, but I do kind of need some other stuff now. On the line. Oh, this is a very low XP wave, this one. I know this wave. It's a bit annoying. It's fine. Ooh. I don't know if I want Song of Mana again. Like, it's so good, but I can't evolve it. But I know it's worth it. It's just such a strong weapon. Like, it's pretty weak right now without upgrades. Like, it's pretty pathetic, but like, it's gonna be so strong. Like, it's so crazy strong down the line. I can't ignore it. Just need to get the right items and everything. Hey, a bat. Ah, many bats. Yeah, Song of Mana upgrades would be great. And of course that final Bible upgrade before I get to 10. Yeah, this is awkward because like the Bible is doing work, but like without Song of Mana left up, I don't have a massive clear yet. So it's a little bit awkward here, but we should be able to manage. I can always pick up all the XP later. I'm doing some big damage to our battle. Nice. I should pick up the Santa Water. Should I? Yeah, Santa Water is so good. Right? Yeah. Hey, Xin! How are you? Welcome. Model change, let's go. Yes, I debuted it just a week ago or so. Yes, it's very... it moves quite a bit differently. It's very pretty. It's very smooth. Oh, perfect. Sadly, I haven't gotten a single inlaid library or dairy plant boss, so no evolutions for me yet. We'll get there. Like, Song of Mana would have really been useful here if it's a bit more evolved, but I don't know. A bit more levels up on me. Yes, I hope you're having a nice day, Sin. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you again. Alright, there we go. Finally, some Song of Mana leveling. Oh, there we go. Perfect, speed to pick up here. Ugh, this wave. I hate this wave so much. It's such an annoying wave. don't know what my final weapon should be, by the way, in this build. Like, I'm really uncertain. What will be the best to pick up here? Wonder if I can kill the birds here. Bat. Oh, that would be nice. Oh, if I can kill this bat, that would be great. Nice. I'm just gonna wait until minute 10, because then I can involve my axe or Bible. Like, if I pick it up at minute 10, it should work. That it can involve that. Like, I believe that works from what I've read. Man, my Song of Mana upgrades are not coming quick this time. There we go, let's see if it works. Nope, didn't work. Wait, I picked it up a minute early, what's wrong with me? I thought it was minute 10 already, what's wrong with me? No, I picked it up literally a second early, fuck me. I'm so dumb. This is what I get for playing well tired, I guess. Whatever, I'll wait for another treasure. My day's going great, about to get on Tarkov because I like pain. I haven't played Tarkov in a while, actually. Hope you have some good runs. Got many loot. Much loot. Damn it, man, an evolution would have been so nice at this point. Fuck my life. Whatever, this guy will probably drop a treasure at least. I don't know if I can even survive this. Oh, I'm so mad at myself for that. I get another time freeze, that would be nice. I hate how far they bounce back, actually. That knockback is ridiculous. I can push him down, that would be fine. Nice! Okay, that should be an evolution. Okay, great. Axe evolution. I would have preferred the Bible, but that's fine too. It's a good start. I just need a good XP round. Yeah, I don't know what I should get as my final weapon here. I'm gonna have the Santa Water, I'll have the axe evolved, the wand evolved, Bible will evolve. I guess cross could work. Lightning. A duplicator. Fire wand. I don't know what else I'd get here, honestly. Duplicator would be pretty good here. Maybe that's like the play. I don't know. I really don't know. It's hard to decide. Fire wand could also be good. It's like I'll need something to like make sure that things are gonna stay okay, stay survivable. I need more Song of Mana levels. For real. I don't know why I haven't been getting them. Really? Get this shit instead. What is that? What is up with that? I'll have a lot of XP to pick up at least. If I can get there at least. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe I should take duplicate. Should I take duplicator? It's such a hard choice. I'm gonna level up Song of Mana first. I don't know. I don't know. It's a really hard choice. This is nice. All about. Lovely. Didn't have the Bible evolved, sadly, but that's fine. I don't know, duplicator with Lightning Ring could be good, but I don't know if Lightning Ring is the play. Lightning Ring is strong, but it might be too much like uncontrolled damage, I guess. Alright, finally, Bible. Now if I get another treasure chest, I can evolve the Bible, which is a very important addition for me right now. Like that Bible will be very important. I don't see a boss though, so... This one is already going quite a bit better though, at least, than the last one. might work out. Did I already pick up all the XP? I thought I'd have more. No, guess not. Long as some man out. It's pretty close to maximum. I don't know, Lightning Ring, I guess it is pretty good here with the AoE that I have. Ooh, Spinach. Spinach could be good. Yeah, Spinach. I need as much DPS as I can, like 50% extra DPS is a lot. And that really adds up. Hopefully that guy drops a treasure chest. Probably will. I really have a love-hate relationship with Bible Knockback. No, he dropped a red gem instead. Come on. Come on, man. Why? Why? Oh, I don't want this. I really hope I get a treasure chest soon for that Bible evolution. Like, that Bible evolution will do so much for me. Fuck's sake, why do I keep getting this shit? I have no rerolls or skips left, so I really can't get another roll like that. Like, that could literally ruin my run. Like, that could actually ruin my entire run, just like that. If I get that again. And that's terrifying. Actually terrifying. Maybe I should take Cross. Cross with Clover. Get the extra luck, get Heaven's Sword. I could otherwise get Lightning Ring or Fire Wand. I mean, Lightning Ring is good if I can get Duplicator. Will Lightning Ring be enough damage? That's the question. I think it will be, but then I'll have to get lucky, and I do have to get it. This is such a hard choice, man. Just wondering if, like, Heaven's Sword will be, like, too little damage, maybe, you know? Let's do Heaven's Sword, I think. No, I have area and duration. I'm gonna try to go for the lightning. It's just a little bit of a gamble, because like I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to find Duplicator and Lightning Ring and not be forced into picking something else, you know? Like that's the scariest part, you don't know if you'll be forced into picking something shit. Pentagram. Like it's getting scary now. Like I'm not getting them and I could be forced to pick something else. Like maybe Cross was the play, would have been safer, that's for sure. Where did the bat go? Hey, treasure chest! Please give me a Bible. Okay, Duplicator, that's good, that's good. Now please just give me Lightning Ring. Is my Bible evolved? Okay, this is going really well. This is going really well. Lots of XP as well. Lightning Ring, yes. Okay, perfect. I'm feeling pretty confident in this run. Hopefully I can get both the achievements. Oh, there's so much XP here, I love it. Oh yeah, I still have another item slot, actually. I wonder what I should get for that final item slot, actually. What will be good there? I already have Duplicator, Spinach, and AoE and Duration. Oh, a Tractorb. I need a Tractorb still for Santa Water. I didn't even realize. I haven't gotten that at all. I haven't seen it like as an option. Yeah, I need a tractor. How did I forget that? I haven't seen it like as a choice whatsoever. Shit, I really hope I'm gonna get that. Yep, there we go. Holy shit. I was really worried for a second there. Alright, this is going quite well. But I don't want to jinx anything, of course. Because there will be some terrifying waves for sure. Like this one. Like there are going to be so many scary waves still. Maybe I could have gone for like Garlic Primarola just for the regen, but I don't know. Pretty happy now though. Like got a lot of the important levels. I just want Santa Water Evolve now. Max out Song of Mana, get Lightning Ring. I'm sure I'll get another big XP wave sometime soon, so. And I still have my revive, so that's also just a great feeling of still having that revive. This is a scary wave. I know this wave. Okay, nice. Evolved Magic Wand. I forgot I even had that. I totally forgot that I had Magic Wand ready to evolve. Great. Now yeah, I can evolve 5 out of my 6 weapons, so that's pretty good. That is quite good. And Song of Water is like fine when evolved. It's not horrible. By any means. And my damage is gonna go up a lot more from this range as well. Like this is quite well, quite good. Pretty confident. I really like this map though. Like this map really keeps things exciting and fresh. Like just always having these random waves. Like you're never knowing what to expect. Like I really like that. It makes things so spooky in a good way. It's very nice. It becomes so hard to see though with all these effects. Oh, this is a nasty wave. Gotta be careful here. Like when I get into scary waves, I just wanna keep dodging. Healing. Yeah, it's so fucking hard to see. Hydrate? Sure. Should chill anyway. Alright, we're at minute 17. Whew. Pretty scary stuff, but doing pretty decently, More seconds on this road. And again, we still have the revive left if we do get a really scary wave. Alright, new wave. What do we got? Oh, this one. Okay, that's pretty annoying. It's a pretty strong wave. Oh, shit. Do I have anything to evolve? No. Damn it. I guess it's... Yeah, Santa Water still needs 3 levels, and Lightning Ring needs a lot of levels still. That's fine, they'll evolve down the line. Just need more levels first. Maybe I should focus on Santa Water first. This is a big XP wave at least. A big fan of. Oh no, I didn't want to pick that up. No. I need those. Doesn't drop as much XP. Like if they get purged from that power up, they don't drop as much XP. not nearly as much. Okay, that's Santa Water maxed out in one go. Lovely. Now Santa Water can unfold. That's a lot of levels. This is a great wave. This is a really great wave for me. Got a lot of DPS increase just now. Alright, Lightning Ring is 2 levels away from being able to evolve. I still need to evolve Santa Water too. I would really like a treasure chest soon, but it's been a while since we had a boss. I really hope I get these 2 achievements today though. Like, that would be really nice. Like, I would be pretty sad if I have such a good run and it's not gonna like succeed. But you never know. You never know what's gonna hit you. Oh, that's a boss. That's a really strong one though. Perfect. Hopefully he drops the chest. He's so tanky, fuck's sake. Nice. Okay, that's the 4th Santa Water, perfect. To Labora. And now, next chest I'll have Lightning Ring evolved, and then I have everything maxed out in terms of items. Only Song of Mana isn't evolved, that's fine. I just can't evolve it, so I don't have to scroll Mania. That's fine. Okay, nice, Lightning Ring. I mean, Lightning Ring is already doing a lot, even unevolved, so... Yeah, I think Lightning Ring was definitely the right choice as well in general. Like, it feels like it was the right choice to pick up Lightning Ring. As the last weapon. I don't think any other weapon would have had as much impact. Like maybe Fire Wand would have made like the same sort of impact, but I don't know. I feel like Lightning Ring might be a bit more stable. Okay, this is gonna be a scary wave. Potentially. I think we can keep perishing everything, but we need to be careful as well. Basically, this wave is just scary because a lot of stuff spawns in here. And it's hard to always predict. There's so much going on my screen as well. It doesn't help that I'm tired, so it's like hard to keep focused on everything. Hi Kenneth, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh, this is intense. Sure, I'm just trying to get every achievement in Vampire Survivors. So right now I'm trying to get the achievement for surviving 30 minutes as Llama, this character, and surviving 30 minutes on this map. So I'm trying to get 2 achievements in one go. And it's quite hard. It's quite hard. It's definitely not easy, but it's fun. If I can kill that bird and he drops the treasure, I could pop my Lightning Ring right here, right now, but I don't know if he's gonna drop the treasure. I think he'll drop XP. I think he might have already died, actually. There we go. Burn, baby, burn. Yeah, I think... Oh, no, there it is. Lovely. That's my Lightning Ring. Ah, yeah. It's a pentable treasure. Nice. Okay, that maxes out everything. And a lot of money. It's hard to do, but keep the grind. Yeah. I don't worry. I don't give up. All right, I have everything maxed out now. 5 weapons evolved. Now we just need to survive, boys. Survive until minute 30. Let's do it. But I love how long that power up lasts when you use when you have Spellbinder maxed out. Right, new wave. I don't want to get like crazy many levels ideally, but it's gonna be hard to avoid to some degree. Alright, 7 minutes left. I would be very happy if we can do this in this run with sub-pockets. Look at this beautiful AoE circle I have here. Like, it's so pretty. Like with Spellbinder, Candelabrador, Labora's Sight, Song of Mana, Vesper Bible. It's just this AoE circle I have around me. This is beautiful. It's really coming to fruition now. This is exactly the kind of build I want to go for. Like, it's a big open area, so I was like, I just want AoE. I just want to do an AoE build. Nothing, no rune tracers or anything to bounce. Just go pure AoE. Even with the new like beta, it's still lagging a bit. Even with the performance changes. My pickup range is so massive. I have some food on the bottom left there as well. So if I do lose some HP, I can pick it up again. Alright, 5 minutes left, boys. 5 minutes left. Come on. Oh, this is a nasty wave. This is a nasty wave. That's a really nasty boss. I won't die already. He's so tanky. Okay, nice. Okay. The minions here are manageable, but that boss is really, really strong, so... Gotta be careful with that one. I think I just take over my AoE here now, yeah. I did lose a bit of health, but I can regen it. Or I can do this. Without help. Forgot about that. And I still have a revive in the back as well. In case I die once. But of course, if I die once, there's a decent chance I can die twice, so... It's not... complete safe. Again, I'm getting a nice amount of points here at least. Okay, it's a Medusa wave. That's fine. Okay, nice. That's one of the easier waves. That's really good for me. That is so good for me. That's like one of the easiest late game waves in the game, the Medusa wave. So, that's absolutely perfect. Thank God. That's really good. So that's like 3 minutes basically. Full 3. Go 32,000 enemies. Let's see. Okay, 3 minutes left. What wave do we got? Okay, this is a hard one. This is a strong one. So, this one can potentially be quite strong. because it can push enemies into you, if I remember correctly. Oh, I might actually be thinking of another way, I'm not sure. This will give me like a level, but I want money. I guess if I do get hurt, like, I can always walk like an inch to the left and get like a level and heal through that. Okay, yeah, this is not so scary now. Normally this wave is a bit scary because the ghosts that spawn can push the horde into your inner circle. But because of my lightning loop, the ghosts die before they can even like really appear. So the lightning loop is really doing work. Like, look at how thin their circle is. Gotta go after the stream. Alright, see you, Sippy. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, like, just see how thin. Like, normally they like surround you completely, but their like horde is very thin. So like, look. Alright, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. What wave is this? I don't know this wave from the top of my head. I think this is Inlaid Library. This is a pretty scary one. Yeah, I remember this wave. This one is pretty big. This is a pretty big wave. Oh no, this one drops so much XP as well, I forgot. It's like impossible not to get a billion levels here. With the tractor level, it sucks. Look at how pretty this looks though, holy fuck. Like, this build looks so pretty. Like, just watching everything go off, it's like a fireworks show. It's so trippy. Almost 40,000 kills. Alright, one more minute. So I just realized you can get 70% curse maximum if you play this character. Because you can have 50% curse from power-ups and then 20% curse from him. So you can actually have 70% curse in total. That's crazy. Alright, this wave is pretty strong. This is one of the stronger late game waves. Yeah, I hope we can make it. 30 seconds. I think our outer circle is holding. I think the circle's holding. $20 seconds. Yeah, I think we're holding it. $15. 10. 5. Yes. Oh, we did it. Hell yeah. Oh, we did it. I love it. Nice. That's 2 achievements in one go. Perfect. Beat the game as Llama and beat the Green Acres map. 8.1 million damage from Labora. Wow. 8.1 million Labora damage. That's amazing. Oh, that's so satisfying to get both of those achievements in once. And to beat Green Acres like that. It's a shame I didn't do it with my 10% curse. So it was only 20% curse in the end. But I'm still pretty proud of that. Like, it's pretty good. But yeah, Death Spiral and Labora did work. Those did work. And so did Thunderloop. Oh. I love it. I wonder what Skullomaniac does. I don't think I can see until I pick it up. Yeah, I have it unlocked now, but I don't see it here until I pick it up. Oh, that's good though. So now all we have left, 2 more achievements, baby. 2 more achievements for 100%. Just reach level 100 as Yatta. And what was the last one? Oh, Evolve the Song of Mana, which we can now do. It's awesome. That one could also be done both at once. Like, I could also do that one in one run together, potentially. I'm not gonna do that now, though, I think. I think I'm done. Like, on one hand, we could try to do one more run to do it, but I'm kinda, I don't know, pretty tired. I think we'll just do it another time. skip. This is great though. Speed. Oh, feels good, man. I love like trying to 100% a game like this. But yeah, no, I'm gonna call it for tonight. As I said, it's gonna be a short stream, but yeah, I don't want to do another run right now. But we're almost there. We're almost there. Pretty proud of that. Yeah, no, I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna like eat and just maybe rest a bit or play some Final Fantasy and then sleep at a proper time tonight. Just catch up on sleep. Thank you everyone for stopping by and watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys don't mind if I, sometimes do a bit of a shorter stream than usual. But it's just, a bit. Sometimes it's just healthier for me. It's a better attitude to have for me as well. So yeah, I hope everyone has a lovely day or night, depending on where you are. I don't know for sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I won't. I just don't know for sure. So I can't tell you that for sure. And I don't know what I'd be playing either. But we'll see that. We'll see. So yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. I hope you have a nice day. And I'll see you all another time. See ya.